Yeah.
Oh, come on, come on. Oh yeah, at long last we are back, y'all. Midway
Yeah.
Radio is back, and the only way we can come back nice and strong, you guys.
Yeah.
Studio audience isn't here yet. However,
Oh shit.
I have some sound effects that are coming up. Shit's about to happen. So hey, we're gonna go ahead and say hello to Awdazcate.
Hello.
Oh my god.
For real.
Welcome to Midway Radio. Midway Radio. It's a lot like the Trump presidency, but instead of crooks, we have DJs. DJs like DJ.
DJ. Risky business.
Oh, gentlemen.
What's going on?
Hello. Yeah, here I am. And now I have to talk to Awdazcate for an hour, which is going to be...
I mean, why are you sounding like it's a bad day?
No,
I guess
not a bad day.
This is not a bad day. To you.
Listen, this is not a bad day. I have to talk to Awdazcate for an hour. This is probably going to change my life, and I don't know how it's going to go.
Before we find out how it goes, why don't we go ahead and welcome Ryan Brockmeyer?
Ryan! You don't have to turn off the red light tonight.
There you go.
Yes.
Me and Ryan went to the same high school.
You don't have to shave your beard tonight.
He's not.
Okay, now.
Just keeps getting longer and whiter.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's a joke in there somewhere. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Joke. Yeah. What's wrong with singing some Sting in this thing?
That's what she said.
If it's there, we square. All right, what's going on?
You guys, just so you know, this show is not going to stay on, and any rails that we might have are gone.
I think there is no filter tonight.
No. I'm excited to have Awdazcate because not only is he literally, and I genuinely mean this, you're literally one of my favorite people in Chicago hip hop as a fucking human being. You're funny. You're fucking super talented.
And we're member.
Why are you narrowing it down though?
Right. No, and we have memberships.
You are one of my favorite people in Chicago hip hop that just happens to live on the west side, just south of Argyle. I don't know.
Okay. About close. I think my haters will know where I live.
Awdazcate is.
If you want to come see me, catch me south of Argyle.
I've been on Awdazcate for many years since Awdazcate was one of the first people in Chicago hip hop that was up in the fucking source.
Double XL, man.
Yeah. Double XL. Now they said the name and it won't have so much trouble to spell.
I know. We was, you know what? The funny thing, it was us and the next page, Soleil. Wow. So I don't know. But you know, back then to be in a double XL for the sex issue, that was the first time the Brat wore makeup, and it was a double cover. It was the Brat and Eve on that cover of double XL, and it was the highest sold too.
That's dope. I remember buying it, and I remember just being proud of. I can't remember if I maybe had just at that point had kind of know you guys, so I didn't know if I knew you before or right around that time. But regardless, I was proud just to see Chicago in there represented. So
we Chicago down to the hundreds. Shouts out to Harvey, all bangers. PJ and Macadamia Thorn and Diagony, rest in peace, Lee Richardson, Raylon, like that whole squared circle, that whole thing. When I was in Bonnet and then whatever, but back then, man, it was a different game, and to be in Double XL, even though they thought I was Noriega, but it was an honor to be in that thing. And like Noriega came from Chicago, I was like, you motherfuckers. Me! I was skinnier. Shit.
I do not remember. How did they think you were Noriega? What was
I
that?
don't know the fuck, man. We had low haircuts and what? So yeah, the name of the article is "We're not Jay-Z, but we on some thug shit." And I was like, wow, that's deep. But yeah, we did a show with Fat Joe, Big Pun, and Noriega was there. So probably then, I don't know. But yeah, that's what happened. That was a quick story.
He wrapped it right up.
It was
right. Come on.
And you guys
you gotta be quick, baby. You gotta be quick
right?
with these stories. Huh? What'd you say?
And you guys just released Bon and Nip's Grill. Was that what the album was called?
Bon and Nip's Bar and Grill.
Bar and Grill, yeah.
And then we was in the middle of the Unheard Of, which was supposed to be my solo shit, but it was so much. We got in a joint with Juice. Yeah. And to be in the studio with that genius is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you guys did a studio in the 500 Cermak building for a while.
Ooh. And see, that's when the turmoil was happening. I wasn't around, but I know Juice was messing with Frontline heavy. Quasar, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Frontline, but around that time, I wasn't around.
Okay.
I was in my Get Fucked Up stage.
Okay.
But I was making good music, baby.
Bon and Nips was dope, man. You guys put out 2 really solid albums too. And Harvey, Harvey. How did you hook up with Harvey? Because
well, we did.
You guys were a good combo.
What happened? But no, what happened back when I was?
Did you get Me Too'd?
What'd you say?
Did you get Me Too'd?
Yeah, that was real Me Too. But I was in a group. I want to tell a story within the story. I was in a group called Total Chaos, and we almost got a deal. We were going to be on the Who's the Man soundtrack.
Ooh, nice.
And a woman did a background check on us, and half the members were supposedly gang members and all that shit. They closed the deal, everything. GQ, the teacher, was in the group. He was out. Back then, the reggae guy was like, you'd be like, hip hop. Like, oh, shit. And then he went on to do the Patra remix for like B96, whatever, 106 and jams. And so we was still like, whatever we know we're going to do, right? So we went to this building to freestyle, and it was 30 dudes in a room just going at it. And then it went down to 20. Then it went down to 15. Then it went down to 8. And then it went down to 6. And at that point, it was 2 other dudes. And that's when I met Harvey. And his name was Maestro Swing before he flipped to, we just called him Stro. And then that's when he went to, what was the group? What was the oil? 3W, 3WD?
WD-30?
WD-30. That was it was WD-40. That was the name of the group. It was him and Raylon. Raylon went to the service, and it was just me. And then that's when we made like 2-3 songs. And then next thing you know, he was Boniface, the Viking, and I was Nip Rock, Nipsey Rococo, because we watched the Gang of Scarface and shit. And so that's how we became Bon and Nip. And actually, my name was Nipsey because of the, slide some oil on me. So I was the original Nipsey, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But that's what happened. That was the history with that. Freestyling, and it went down to 30, down to whatever. And
so I want to ask you about this Total Chaos thing. They ended up not giving you the deal because
everyone was who they are at the time.
Yeah. But like, it's funny, man. That's
because she said, I will not take a chance on you guys and you get arrested and killed. And like we did this shit with Andre Harrell, like he wanted to give us a deal, all that shit. So I'm not fucking with him.
No, you know what's funny? What's one of the things that we talk about specifically in Midway as to why the industry had a hard time fucking with Chicago was because how real Chicago was. I'm not saying other cities aren't real, but like the connections and affiliations, things like that, are literally life for a lot of people here. And other places, it's more of like, it's just not a thing. And people in the arts are in the arts. Like,
yeah, but back then it was gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there was involvement somehow with the money, with the whatever. But, that was back then. And it was like 6 of us. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, it was regular because that's what we was in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the older we got, they went their way, I went my way. And
who was all in the group?
GQ the teacher, the homie Avo, the 2 Steves, Little Steve, Big Steve, Snake, and that was it. That was the dudes. I met them at Dunbar High School. I had to audition to get in the group. and GQ the teacher was like, man, he's dope. And it was like, all right. So put me in a group. We did a show with Donnell Jones when he was in the group Porsche. Like I could tell you so much, and I think y'all interviewed me, but we didn't segue into my history. But yeah, Donnell Jones was in a group called Porsche, and that's before Eddie F fucked with him and took him out of Porsche got signed to that little deal, and then when it was Eddie F and the Untouchables, and then that's when Donnell did his own thing.
I did not know that he was in Porsche. Interesting.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he had one song that we wanted so fucking bad, and it was like it was a song they practiced, right? And it was like that's when when R. Kelly Honey Love was out, and it was something like Something Won't Change. We was like, oh, that was a joy. Where can we buy it? We ain't even drop it yet. I'm like, what the fuck? Because back then it was tapes. It was tapes. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't drop it to tape. So I don't even know the song is released. But yeah. And I'm gonna say this. I know it's another song, Cohort from Crucial Conflict. I was supposed to do little background work. I was going to do a write-up for Crucial Conflict's new album, Bad Side, Good Side. And on that tape, it was a song called Safari. Cohort is singing through the whole fucking song. No rap, just Cohort singing. The illest fucking song ever. It's like, I want us to get together through any weather. Oh, it was the dopest shit ever. I'm like, Cohort singing, this is dope to the motherfucker, and they didn't even put the song on a fucking album. So
what happened with that song? I don't think I ever heard that. You ever?
No, but I sung it to Cohort when I hosted the Ice Cube show. He was like, you know that song. And so I was like, yeah, yeah, but that was my shit. Safari. Yeah.
That's awesome. You mentioned Diagony a minute ago.
Diagony.
Explain to people who Diagony was. I mean, we'll talk about it in the film, but
the illest motherfucker around, man. He was rapping in pig Latin. Like, what? We got learn pig Latin. We don't know what
I'm not cheating, no. Like pig Latin, everything ends with A, so you're kind of cheating.
But yeah, but dude, but it was so melodic.
I was gonna say, but to flow like that though.
Yes. To be like to catch a beat, battle, go battle. You were like, what? And this was like when Poor Righteous Teachers came out with Rock That Funky Joint. You didn't know if it was reggae, speed rapping, or what, but it was dope to the motherfucker. Rock this, fuck up, SLP, like come back. Why not? You like, why? So, but it was dope.
That's dope. And he had what was the name of the group? The Agony and
when I met D, he was by himself. Well, you was talking about Squared Circle?
No,
it was only D by itself. In that 30-man cipher I told you about, it was just him. Yeah. That was some ill times. Macadamia Thorn, man, it was ill dude. Ew. And that's when people had to earn, like, when you went to the note, you just didn't grab the mic how it is. Oh, hey, Shadow, let me grab the mic. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
You gotta be dope, nigga. You just can't go up there. The Shadow just 1, 2. No, you ain't even getting to that point. You just come back when you dope. You know what I'm saying? And the note was the Dirty MF, the smoking section. You wasn't grabbing that mic unless you had bars. And went through that circle. Yeah.
Between that and Double Door.
Double Door, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I fuck with Lower Links, Bob Shop. I carried in Twilight Tones Records, Dim Dare, that whole. I was like in that history. You know what I'm saying? But Double Door I really didn't fuck with until wow.
I guess I should say Blue Groove Lounge, because I mean
Blue Groove Lounge, Jesse Della Pena.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it started at Elbow Room, but I was just when you mentioned Blue Note, I was thinking because at that point it was at the Double Door.
I only fuck with the Note. I didn't fuck with Double Door.
Yeah.
Blue Gargoyle, Equator Club. Shouts out to TSP. Three Strike Posse. Black AG. Rest in peace, Quicksilver Cooley. Like, I was in that league. You know what I'm saying? Where it's Sundance, that whole shit. Cool Rock Steady. Like, we got an old school here. It's just that, like, seeing this click shit now, we didn't have click shit. It was skills, but, teach his own. Who has a budget?
Yeah. And you're still and you're still putting shit out, man. You just put out a tape.
Yeah. Put out City by the Lake. Shouts out to Icy Palm Records. Pat put that out. And then
what about the stuff with Magneto?
Yeah, that's out. So it's a lot of stuff. New stuff coming. Just put out King shit. So it's a lot of material out there.
Yeah, and you've always stayed relevant in the scene.
It's the work. The work speaks for itself. I'm not,
Literally, always Awdazcate is always a part of it, and it's not like you're some dude hanging on to something, because as we get older, sometimes you can see the guys hanging on to a part of a scene that it's like fledgling or nothing, but you're someone who is like us. We've gotten older, but we've stayed steady on the craft, and we've stayed completely relevant. Like people are checking for Awdazcate. They're not. It's not like just throwing stuff out. People are like, well, what's up with the Waffle Gang? Explain what to people that might not know, because we start where believe it or not, people actually watch the show outside of Chicago. What is Waffle Gang? I know in the film we talk about it, but
y'all. Yeah, what's Waffle Gang? And next question. Waffle Gang was just me eating food and saying Waffle Gang, like eating late night Thai and all that. All these businesses got extra business because I post their shit, like late night Thai. Dude was like, Sean, you have so many people coming here asking for the Thai food. And so, boom, he got business. Breakfast spots got business. And so I said, man, fuck it. Let me do a fest and grab some artists. And boom, our first Waffle Fest. We had 2 rooms, Philip Morris, Zeke 38. We had shouts out to Ruby Yo. She showed up, but she ain't performed. But Ruby Yo, Marilyn Camacho. Yeah. She's out. She's out in LA doing it big. And it was like a who's who. Psalm 1, Ants 13. It was just 2 rooms of smoke and good music and waffles, and that's how Waffle Gang Fest everything started from that point. And we're just gonna keep going. I took a break because the next one I was going to do was Waffle Fest 8. I was just going to deal with producers and DJs, and then family shit popped. So it was going to happen at Sub T. It was already set. And I'm going to eventually do it. But out of doing shows, just to give you a side note, to do shows in Chicago, you have to deal with the personalities and the entitlement of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, hey, man, do you want to rock? And yeah, man. Yeah, that's right. And then, I throw you some money and then boom. But motherfuckers nowadays be trying to get a cell phone bill paid and shit. And I'm like, I'm not paying for a motherfucking cell phone bill when you're talking and drinking late. And, so it's a difference from when I did the first Waffle Fest till now. It's a lot of entitlement issues. And it kind of kills my vibe on even doing shows here. Because I know when I'm in Texas or anywhere else, I've never heard of a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of artists with this mentality of getting paid and da 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 da, and none of your fans are there. How do I know that? Because no one's at the stage when you're performing. So the promoter knows. But anyway, that's another thing. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Waffle Fest, you say?
Yeah. So basically, do your job so Audacity can do his.
I mean, dude, the promoter gets the venue. The promoter does the promotion, whatever. If you
and the promoter takes risk because
exactly,
like when you do a show, you have to get a certain amount of people in that place, or you got to come up with the money your own damn self. And
people don't get it.
And if the venue don't make you come up with Lucci, then you ain't
who pays.
Then you ain't getting the show again.
But all you do is get a handshake, man. Thank you. This is the best event I ever been through. It's like, shut the fuck up. I don't even know if I'm gonna be here next time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm glad you had your moment. But I don't know. I slowed down on doing shows. I do the beat showcases. We're at Underbar every third Sunday. Doing Sunday Fun Days, DJ Han Solo. Shouts out to Red Cup Radio, J Norm, what's up? But we're trying to really get in tune, and we ask artists to send in the music and stuff like that. And it's still a waffle thing. Shouts out to Every Evolve.
Waffle Gang is a brand to me.
Exactly. And I want to deal with other brands. I don't want to deal with, the old give me a shot motherfucker, because it gets lost in translation on what you want to do. And I tell you, to have meetings with people before the show, the attitude is totally different after the show, because it's not what they want, or it didn't happen the way they wanted it to. So it's a different vibe, and that's why I slowed up on doing shows. So
I feel like, and I know I'm older, so I'm very careful of how I say this. Because I don't want it to sound like because I'm older.
You know what? I'm not going to tell you my age, but I'm going to let you go ahead and drop that knowledge. Go ahead, crack that knowledge. And I'm going to talk to you, young blood. Go ahead, tell me.
Yeah, I hate to sound like like our generation is better or this or that, because I mean, there's a lot of things that are great about what's happening now musically in that too, and it's all part of, you know. I'm also in the school of thought like, yo, every generation has their own thing. They evolve, they do it. It's not for us, so I don't hate on any of that.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah,
right.
Lil Nas X, go ahead.
But I will say this: when I deal with the young kids, and as far as like live performance and shows, I feel like all the level of professionalism has gone out the window, and I don't think it's their fault. I just don't think anybody I don't feel like anybody practices. I don't feel like they rehearse. I don't feel like, and they don't need to, because somehow they'll fucking rap over their own fucking lyrics.
Oh, why would I practice when I got my backing vocals? Why would I practice?
But
your
then
voice
again,
is never hoarse. You know, like, come on.
The problem is yeah, okay, so you know your lyrics, but what kind of like vibe are you putting out on stage? How are you performing? Because just because you rap doesn't mean that you shouldn't perform.
At the same time,
right? Segue.
You have,
and I mean, they come up as a DJ. Hold on one second. Let me just finish the statement, Carlos, and you can roll. I just want to make this last statement.
Go ahead.
And I apologize.
Oh, it's all good.
Right. It drives me nuts because the DJ, they come up and they hand you all the wrong things to fucking perform with. And you're like, I told you needed this or you needed that, and don't you have a backup and all this? They're like, no. And then
that's
they look
your job.
Then they look at you like, they're like, well, we have a problem. I'm like, we ain't got shit. You got a problem.
And boom, and you just started an internet beef, and it's all this fucking DJ that had my music. How was I going to get it? You didn't have a USB. You didn't even have a CD.
And I promise,
you know,
I
like
assume everybody's a fucking idiot. So I tell everybody how to do everything, and they still don't do it.
Right.
Hey, dog. Hey, my bad. Hey, if you can load this off my phone, or I can email you the track right now. Like, nigga, I sent you an email 2 weeks ago saying, have it in by Thursday. Man, my computer crashed. My engineer got my music. Well, your engineer need to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like the shit I hear. I'm just like, we're grown men, man. This ain't fucking homework.
And this isn't like, if you're serious about this, then fucking treat it like your fucking job. Like, treat it like you're the owner of the company.
Keyword, how many MCs got jobs? How many MCs got a fucking steady cell phone? How many MCs women drop them off at shows? And you're going to tell them about responsibility for music? It's a fucking oxymoron. And that's why people hate me. If you're going to hear the truth, hear the truth. Fuck it.
Hey, look, I'll tell you. So I did a show at Awdazcate last December, and this motherfucker shows up on time, early, at rehearsal, with like 9 options for plugging in the music and 9 options for fucking for in case this goes out and we have
I take it one step further. I take it one step further. Awdazcate was the first one to check in tonight.
There you go.
We're waiting on you guys.
We started talking about sports and life and shit. And
hey, look,
chickens.
Awdazcate showed up.
He
goes, Risky, I got the MP3s. He goes, I got the CD, I got the vinyl, and just in case none of that works, I brought the set on an 8-track.
Right, and Risky looked at me. He was like,
old school players.
Hey, Risky did a hair flip on my ass. He said, "Cool."
Awdazcate. I was like, "Hey, look." I was like this. I was like,
"Yeah, you right. You did right. You did. You did that. He did that." He said, "Cool." Because you know what? The odd thing about it, we played basketball that day.
Yeah.
And that's when I jammed my fucking toe.
Yep.
Oh my God. Wait, I'm gonna let y'all guys talk. I have to take a break. 1 second.
Oh, go for it. Well, there goes our guest.
Yeah. So what I was going to say earlier was you know, you like these young cats, they only get away with what folks let them get away with.
Yeah.
So, you know, like you have all these folks that might not be saying much of anything, But when they're selling out concert halls and everybody wants to go see them, and then they go on the Breakfast Club and say, man, I don't need to freestyle. I'm a rock star. Like,
yeah, he's back.
Stop going to their shows.
What happened?
No, I was saying the point that I was going to make earlier was you have all these kids out here making a lot of money, and then they end up showing up on Breakfast Club saying, I don't need to freestyle. I'm a rock star. Like, if you don't like that, then why the hell are they selling out stadiums?
All right, let me say this. You can't freestyle if you got a ghostwriter. 1. 2.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not the high regard. Because the one dude they had online with the worst freestyle of the year talking about it's a joke. It's a fucking joke. And I mean, like, for real, but people support it. And you know what? Personally, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I really don't give a fuck what y'all do. But it's the point that I love it. When I grew up, it was, it was the Rakims, the Carrots Ones, the Redmans, the Big Daddy Kanes, and all these people, and
that were saying something.
And I mean, like, just like how your parents was like, you don't understand, Leonard Skinner. It's just the point where everyone has a view of the artist they respect. And that's what it is. And it's our form of music that we respect and love and we live by. We dressed as, wore Jinkos, we wore the oversized Jinkos, we wore the shell toes, we wore the Kangos. We did all that shit because we loved it. We invest
ourselves into it.
We like, this is a religion.
Right.
If hip hop was a religion, I'm full fucking hip hop. I'm not even Christian. I'm not even fucking into the caravans and all that shit they taught me at Brother Rice. I'm saying this. Hip hop is a fucking religion. And KRS-One had a point, but he went off the deep end. But the point is, hip hop is an everyday thing. And when you see people, tainting it with just, I read a post where rich rappers send their kids to private schools, but then teach you to kill yourself off lean and all that. That's 1. 2. Everybody say Lil Nas X is doing this, whatever. No, the rapping Duke. Da ha. Little X is doing what Little X needs to do, and that's that. But the rapping Duke, all that, the country rap, everything, it's all, like when Martin did Charlie Pride and all that. Dude, it's a form of hip hop. Either you embrace it or you don't embrace it. But I tell you this, the era I grew up in, I fucking love. Gangstar, all that shit, whatever. Like when people thought I'm hip hop, it was Nas' first album. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Do you know Dream Warriors, motherfucker? Do you know, like, come on.
I posted just a post on Instagram the other day because I was listening to.
Hey, real quick, DJ Han Solo in the chat. He says they got a new religion of skinny jeans
and spicy nuggets.
Thank you. Grown ass men should never be wearing skinny jeans.
You know what? If you got good knees, man, go ahead and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Well, look, I'm gonna tell you this. Like, Cool Kids. Let me tell you about that history. I gave Cool Kids their second show or third show in Chicago, and my homie told me, Mecca told me, when they snuck Mikey Rocks in the U.S. Beer Company. That's how old I'm going. He snuck him in. He was 17. He did his verse, and Mikey's jeans were so fucking tight. If he farted, he would have shit it. He said he's the future.
That's tough.
I said bullshit. Dude, we're in Austin, Texas a couple of months later. They're on the cover of Austin, Texas newspaper. Dude, Cool Kids was out of here. And the thing about Mikey Rocks, he was still the same person I met at U.S. Beer Company. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, cool kids. Let me tell you about Chicago, because Chuck is from Detroit. Let me tell you about Chicago. We influenced the whole fucking world to wear tight jeans and big ass gym shoes. That was us. We Chicago, from Common, from Kanye, because you know they always do Kanye, Common, Ryan Fest. You know, it's a lot of more MCs. Ants 13 should be up there with them. Psalm 1, Flight of a Fucking Wig should be up there. Anai, Sweet Juices, Coal Mine Production, Gordon Parks, like Pugs is already traveled the world. Taiwan. Shouts out to Fillmore Green, Neek Fable, Rashid Hadid. Like, there should be more mention with that Chicago name. And that's all I'm fucking saying. But I think when certain America catch on a certain piece that they can fit in, they take what we did and it bastardized everything, because everybody started wearing tight jeans, and then it just turned into jeggings, and jeggings turned into leggings, and then it's just like I'm wearing fitness gear looking like Richard Simmons trying to get a hit.
When I talked to both the cool kids, and we interviewed the cool kids, and we interviewed Mike Terror.
Mike Terror, he dope to the motherfucker. Not seeing him. What up?
And so our discussion, a part of our discussion was the fact that they were that they ushered in. Okay, whether you agreed with it or not, whether you liked it or not, they were very integral in bringing in a new form of hip hop. And it wasn't that they were rapping so different. It was really that they brought back a fashion wave really heavy, right? And they brought back a different style of culture. Still all the same, but it was very fashion based, but it was different.
Mikey had an IROC.
Yeah.
Okay.
They ushered in all that whole movement, and we kind of discussed how funny they were kind of like the pioneers for that, right? They were the bridge between our generation and what's there now, and they had popularity and they got a little bit, but they really didn't get the fruits of what all the kids are getting now. They were the ones that had to blaze that trail, and they didn't get shit.
But that's how the first people never get the due. They got the praise at the time. They got the praise. The kids.
But here's the thing. Well, and our discussion was, they got the praise, but they also got all the hate, because a lot of people from our world was hating hard on them.
The first people always get it, But like I said, knowing them from the start till now. Dude, they did it. Look at the full circle. Like Common did just drop a song called "Steal Her," "Her Love Her." Like, dude, I don't care how many albums Common dropped. Resurrection. Come on, he had to touch that again.
Yeah,
the new joint with Dwelle and somebody else, but
Resurrection. Dude. Resurrection, Illmatic, those records, but Resurrection is our.
Yeah.
And look at a group like Led Zeppelin, right? One of the all-time great rock groups in the history of rock music, right? They have a lot of great albums, but everybody always goes back to Led Zeppelin 4. It's the same thing. Common's got a lot of great albums, but everybody goes back to Resurrection.
But that's like Rocky Marciano. That's they one. People go back to a memory. That's why when De La Soul, when me and Mace was going back about pizza, that's another story. But everyone, it doesn't matter what else they dropped. It was 3 Feet and High and Rising.
Yeah.
That people went crazy over. And that's the album they fought over. Because the same time they was fighting over 3 Feet High and Rising, fucking Balloon State was 15. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to go to your baby. And that's their baby. And, whatever. But, like I said, Chicago music, shouts out, Vic Spencer, these dudes are putting out consistent music. And you got to give it up, and That's what it is. Pugs, what up? Cheese, everybody.
Pugs
That
is always
business.
Pugs
Waffle game for life.
He's been 15.
Who?
Pugs has been nonstop putting content out. And I say content because if he doesn't put out a record, he puts out art of some sort or does art.
He got Iridium. He got clothing.
Exactly.
You know
man. If you guys aren't following Iridium Clothing on Instagram, do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Pugs don't give a damn. Like
he doesn't, and that's what he told me.
Yeah, just here.
Yeah, and I mean, Pugs, like for real, on the singing side, I was doing the singing. Pugs like, man, just let it go, man. It's like Adrian Broner, let your hands fly. You're gonna knock a motherfucker out eventually, you know. But it's just the point that, you know, when I'm gonna tell you, it's another thing why I mentioned that. If Pugs ain't doing music, he doing clothes. If I'm not doing music, if I'm not doing beats, it's the hydro water. Shouts out to Avo. I got alkaline water cracking right now. And I do comedy. I do acting. You know what I'm saying? The thing about artists in Chicago, they get stuck thinking rap is the only thing. You can do more.
Oh, man. You're an example of being an artist. Like you said, you got your hands in everything. Yeah. Tell us your experience about you being on that TV show that you were on.
NBC First Dates. almost got killed off that shit, but
hey, you gotta tell it because you told us about it when we did the interview a while back.
Oh yeah,
I pissed my pants listening to that, and we couldn't tell it in the movie, but you can tell it right here.
Oh, I can tell it now because shit, they took all the content down. But so what happened? One of my friends hit me at 11:30. She was like, "Yo, you funny as fuck. You want to be on this pilot?" I said, "Fuck it. How much they paying? I don't know. Just go." So I went to the audition. Boom. Whatever. They said, "Yo, Ellen DeGeneres is doing a date show." I'm like, "Fuck, whatever." I'm just trying to get a check. You know what I'm saying? I've been in barbershop too. Whatever. And went there. This shit was legit, you know. So went in, and you had to fill out whatever, and they said, "What is your dream girl or whatever you want to date?" I was like Jennifer Lopez or something, Salma Hayek, and so the girl they sent wasn't Salma Hayek at all. She was like Jill Scott's cousin, and I ran into a motherfucking Antwar. He was bartending. He looking at me. I'm looking at him like, what the fuck you doing here? He's like, man, you want to try this Hennessy martini? Like, yeah. So I'm fucked up on the show.
But you guys didn't pretend you didn't know each other, right?
Yeah, I did know her. That was my first time, No,
I'm saying the bartender.
No, I knew Antoine. Everybody know Ant.
No, I know, but didn't you say like you couldn't like act like?
Yeah. I had to look at him like, did the little nod, So he gave me the drink. And so they give you little, it was cameras all over the place. It's like real fake and phony in that bitch. And so they was like, don't you got to go to the bathroom? I like, no. They like, go to the bathroom. Like, all right. And so the guy that was handing the towels was like, hey, why don't you call your brother? I'm like, why? So, he didn't pick up the phone. I don't know. And it was like, say something about the kids. I'm like, I ain't know the bitch had kids. So went in and started asking about the kids. And then they started asking. Then boom, and then she said, "What's your number?" I said, "I'll call you." And she was like, "No, you never gave me your number." I was like, "You motherfucker!" So lo and behold, the show aired. The show didn't air for 2 years, so I thought it was over. Whatever. Then they emailed me and said Drew Barrymore is now hosting. I said, "Drew Barrymore?" So boom, they coming out. So my girl is pissed. Because she was like, for 2 years, you held this secret. I'm like, no, it wasn't that. It was just for the money, So it aired, and like her girl screenshot my face. I'm like, ain't this your guy? All this shit. So it was crazy. So the chick was really feeling me, which was odd. And I was like, no, I have a woman. Ain't nothing cracking. This was just for the, for the move, And she was like, you son of a bitch! I was here for love. I was like, I did this.
I remember you told me that you said something real funny to her. Fuck.
What was it?
In the dinner conversation, you were saying some funny shit to her, like being.
Yeah, you know, like when a date is going to shit. I mean, it wasn't even a date. It was like me going to dinner. I don't know. I was talking about chicken. Oh, the spirits.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, come on, have a drink, have a spirit. You know, and she's like, "What's a spirit? Go ahead and drink a spirit." You know, she's like, "What's a spirit? A drink, motherfucker." Yeah. But yeah, she didn't know what a spirit was. Yeah. So that didn't go nowhere. And they aired that episode, and so yeah, I almost got murdered. But yeah.
That's fucking funny.
But it was funny, like hip hop dudes was like, "I just saw you on Channel 5," and I'm like, "Shh," and it was just like people kept posting it. My girl was gonna kill me.
That's beautiful.
And love can only get you so much, huh?
Do you have any other acting gigs coming up?
I did a West Coast ad that was supposed to get shot. I mean, it still might get shot. I know you've seen Funches, right, Risky?
Which one?
The West Coast ad, the Jerry Curl. The West Coast.
No.
You seen the Jerry Curl ad when I got the glasses and the Jerry Curl with the tracksuit?
No.
Oh my God! I'm gonna send you the picture, but I did.
No, you have to go right now.
Huh?
I have to see this now.
Everybody, the name of the character is named Funches, man. Everybody love Funches. And
oh wait, yes, no, I've seen you do him on like IC and stuff. Yeah,
Funches, yeah. So yeah,
no, I've seen you do him on social media on
Funches,
but you did a commercial.
Yeah, it was a Jerry Curl ad, and it was the background story of how the West Coast Curl and Jerry Curl happened. And so my man Spence Scotty told me, which was odd enough, the backstory of the fucking Jerry Curl. It was called the West Coast Curl, and this white guy named Jerry Schlinger or whatever patented it, and they called it the Jerry Curl. Blew up. And so the dude who created the West Coast Curl was black. He had a lab. He had a DJ in there while he was making chemicals. He never used the chemicals. And boom, Jerry, the white guy, took it, made $1 million off of it. And my man didn't have no loot, you know. So,
wow,
true shit.
Yeah. And then you do.
What was the name of the
surfer dude too? The like hippie granola surfer character too.
Oh man, Scott Weathers, man. Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, Scott, man. Catch me at a 7-Eleven. Yeah. Eating a corn dog. Oh yeah.
Fucking every fucking granola I run into and fucking
man, dude. The guy I just did the voice for, you could have saw him at Dead and Company at Wrigley Field.
Yes. You could have seen him.
I've never seen so many balloons blown up in my life. Everybody had LSD. I'm like, dude, if I can't enjoy the show, I'm not doing the drug. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Wait, is that John Mayer?
I saw them out here. I saw them out here before they went to Wrigley.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was fun. It was fun to watch how them cracked out white folks bumping into each other trying to dance and shit.
Yeah, you know, I'm right. I'm seeing people walk around the Wrigley Field like this, holding one hand up, like walking around. I'm like, the fuck is that about? You know, throwing one hand up. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I know.
Jory says that Scott Weathers is his favorite. And therapy, I'm assuming he's talking about Funches. Should be the new spokesman for Popeyes.
All right, so what happened with that? Popeyes owes me a check because I tried this classic chicken sandwich. And this chicken sandwich didn't get promotion like the other. It was like just a sign, classic chicken sandwich. Like, hey, let me try this thing. Dude, this shit is heaven in a bag. I mean, it's a chicken sandwich, just enough mayo, just a couple of pickles, and that's all you need. Ooh, woo. I was doing like one a day in that motherfucker. And then other people started trying, like Hands 13 hit me up, talking about, I'm trying to be healthy. What are you talking about this chicken sandwich? I'm like, shit is good. You better try it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. E. Brown almost died, but but like chicken is a thing. Like Cracker Barrel got chicken now. Chance the Rapper, More Than Feed the Homeless, he got a petition to get spicy nuggets back at Wendy's. So the power of chicken. That's all I'm saying. So, but yeah.
Who don't love chicken?
Popeyes. Yeah, shit. Chicken is a staple.
We did a show together with Billy Tuggle, and I was trying to remember the name of that place, and it was probably like 98, 99. And I'm not asking you to try to figure it out too hard, but it was great. It was
Tower Records.
No, not Tower. This was a place that we did. We did it like twice. And it was in Wrigley, real close to Wrigley, and it was upstairs above some other, like it was an upstairs spot.
Abner's Yard.
Abner's Yard. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I got a story about that one. Abner's Yard in Wrigley. They broke it down. It was a black dude named D who ran it, right? And he had his white guy as the money guy, right? So Abner's Yard was doing all these hip hop shows. They had great food, everything. His wife was cool. Everything was cool. And then one day D wasn't there. No, the white guy wasn't there. And a cop came in and said, yo, what's up? You did. He said, oh, I can give you the money. I'm right here. He said, where's, Patrick? He was like, he ain't here. You're the owner? Yeah. Grabbed his liquor license.
God.
The end of Abner's Yard. And if you ain't got no liquor license in Wrigley Field, you're a dead man.
It's a wrap.
And that was the end of Abner's Yard. And it was Wide Mouth Entertainment. That's the first venue I met. BVAX, Endangered Species, all them, and Abner's Yard.
Wow, yeah. I just remember
Real
doing
shit.
that. I remember the place, the name. And I remember me and Tuggle were doing stuff. I was DJing and Tuggle was doing like open mic, and then you guys were rapping.
Yeah, Billy Tuggle, man, that's the dude. Hooked me up. He co-signed Consignment, if y'all know what that is out there. Consignment. He grabbed a couple of my Middle Finger Salute albums in Tower Records, and he had his little sign like local Chicago hip hop. And then we did a show with Large Professor. What's the duo's name that's in my head? Prime Meridian.
Oh, Meridian.
Yeah, Prime Meridian. Shouts out to Tree, Race, Simeon. It was a whole Abstract Giants or Abstract Mind State.
Abstract Mind State. Yep. Greg.
Yeah. So it was all of us in that motherfucker. It was history. So shouts out to Tuggle. He's an ill dude on the poetry side. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how'd you get into hip hop and rapping and making music and all that stuff? like what was that?
Well, the year was 1972 and everybody was doing it. No, but man, it was I think when it really hit me was watching the Vapors video, Big Daddy Kane Ain't No Half Stepping. And after that, whatever. Because everybody like, man, Run DMC. I really didn't fuck with them. I didn't fuck with, like Fat. I fuck with Fat Boy, Slick Rick, Jungle Brothers,
Yeah, you like shit. More like fun.
Yeah.
Fun shit, the Bismarck type shit, yeah.
Yeah, Son of Berserk, all that shit, Bismarck, all that. So it was a
Son of Berserk, damn.
Son of Berserk. What would be better, bitch? Son of
Son of Berserk was one of those artists that you knew someone was real hip hop or like real deep when they mentioned Son of Berserk. You're like, okay.
What would be better, bitch? Yeah. You know, so it was the hip hop that got you live, and then it's odd enough. Like if I did a show, everybody thought like when I did the show with Pugs, we did Wu-Tang, and the motherfucker pulled me to the side and said, "Hey man, I ain't know Fat Man Scoop was gonna be here." I'm like, "Nigga, I ain't Fat Man Scoop."
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
Yeah, and then I was like, "What the fuck is that about?" So I always got Fat Man Scoop. That's why I lost weight. But
you don't even look anything like Fat Man Scoop. Zero.
I know, but you know, but yeah, that's.
And you're not even like half as big as that dude.
Not at all. I mean, you know, it's definitely Jim. You know, playing 21. But if y'all didn't know, DJ Risky Business is an ill dude on the basketball court. He will cross you over and slap you at the same time. You know, and then flip his head like that way. You know,
for the record, cheating.
For the record.
I don't remember seeing that Risky before, but okay.
Oh, go to Export. We're members.
Hey, Risky just sent him a little Venmo request. Like,
right.
Brag about me a little bit.
That's right. Well, I get free hair products for a year. But look, so wait, where was I? but with the hip hop, man, it was just like Slick Rick, you know, Big Daddy Kane, you know, Gang Starr, man. When I went to Kansas, man, I really fucked with Karis One. They was bumping E40, so that's why I know about him. You know, Spice One, Ant Banks.
Man, Spice One's one of the most underrated rappers in the history of
hands down. You know,
187 Road is a fucking phenomenal album.
Yeah, 41. You know that. And then when I met the other homie, you know, I was bumping Bloods and Crips, Pyru Love. So like I started listening to No Limit after that. You know, like just different. Like Harvey Allbangers used to buy all the No Limit releases, which killed me because he was like hip hop as fuck. But like I wouldn't know about Capone and Noriega. He bought the Mill album. I was like, "You bought a Mill?" He said, "Yeah, she got a, you know, she dope." I'm like, you know, 3 times dope. You know, all that shit back then. It was different styles and whatever. And it's the era I miss, but I mean, if I gotta listen to Old Town Road, I mean, I guess.
I had a buddy who was into a lot of that No Limit shit, and there's a lot of whack rappers on that stuff. But I will say, the Beats by the Pound, their producers were pretty fucking dope.
Man, listen, KLC, motherfucking, Mac, Soldier Slim, Kane and Abel had one, but man, shit, I'm gonna go wait because I know Han Solo from West Coast, the Dina, the Alcoholics, the Licks, fucking King T, fucking Jay Swift who did the production on Far Side's first album, Souls of Mischief. Like it was just so much. The Rascals. Back then, it was just a variety of styles.
The Bums.
Come on, and they were barbers, dude. You know what I'm saying? On the
Brothers Under Madness.
I was a barber too. That's why I felt them. That Street Fighter soundtrack.
Yeah.
Let the Bums see light, Saphir. We went all over the planet. We still slamming. Come on, get it going. Him and Ahmad on the song. That was like the hottest shit. But yeah. I'm ahead, man. I like the glory days, man. But you know, like I said, the older you get, you just see this shit and just like, wow. And thank God for you know, Apple Music, so we can listen to the oldies. That's what I do. I mean,
yeah.
I got some vinyl. Group Home, Living Proof. That album, classic. Group Home. That album was just, man, Premier is best, J. Rule. That album at Premier's best, man. Just, I don't know. I just like classic shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just right.
What's some of your favorite Chicago classics? Man,
you know, Hey, Psychodrama. I'm ready to get my pinball. This motherfucker like, motherfucking what's her name? Nuisance. Just goddamn Nuisance Talco. Man, Nacro, Cosmo, Pugs, Kai, Sam, um, Infinito.
Do you have a favorite song that you specifically?
I love everything.
Yeah.
If I told you I had one song to listen to, I'd be lying to you.
Some people are very specific, like they have that great moment. I'm more like you. I've got a lot of great, but like,
yeah,
I would say one of the most popular, and I'm going to step away from some of the obvious, but I think maybe the two most popular Chicago classic songs in people's opinions are pretty evenly matched between like, the Time, Steady, Serve.
Oh man, okay.
And
all right.
50 Years, All Natural.
Okay. Steady
Look at it.
Serve.
No, okay.
Steady Serve. What he said, you put it. Say you equal. Steady Serve. I was like, dude, when I finally met Steady Serve, I was like, dude, this dude is like KRS One. This dude is like Rakim. And I was like, dude, please
Well, he was
drop an album.
unorthodox as fuck.
But dude, I remember when Green Weeds came to HBK when he had beginner's dreads and he dropped off his shit. Like Green Weeds to me, when I heard that song, I was like, God damn, I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? So I knew Green Weeds when he had but him, back when JP Chill used to host that night, be stuttering if somebody said something too loud to him. Like, hey, turn my song on. All right. Hey, chill, man. Chill. But on HBK, he got a record. I was fucking with JP Chill, man. That was the dude. I was up there every Saturday. What was the number? 773-702-8424 was the number you called it. You got in there. And out of all the hip hop records he got in the box, he had a Mystical and Silk the Shocker record with Miss Steady Sir, Mr. Steady Servon or whatever.
Servon.
Servon, right? And I said, play it. He said, I don't think I should play it. Dude, I said, man, play it, man. Don't be scared. Man, soon as 15 seconds into the record, the phone lines was buzzing. Turn that shit off. Y'all hip hop, no fucking limit. JP, like, why did you do this? That was like, that was real shit. They made him turn that shit off, man. They was calling like, how dare you? It's sacred. And then it was back in HBK used to play a full album. Like, people don't get that experience when they play Hard to Earn, A side to B side.
Yeah.
Woo! That was iffy. And I can go back. So if that doesn't tell my age that I'm clearly older than Risky Business, then there it is. Risky is 35. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take it. Fuck that.
Okay.
From now on, I'm 35, everyone.
That's right.
From now till end of time.
That's right. But what's good though? What else y'all want to know? I know
his bangs are about 52.
Dude.
Yeah. Listen, 52 inches.
Oh. Hey.
On porn.
That was loaded. But yeah, man.
Look at
Ronnie said shit yet over the top.
He's all mysterious and shit.
Right.
Ryan show like this.
Hey Ryan
stroking his beard hey, won't talk about me.
We have to schedule a show so we can interview Risky's bangs.
Hey, I will say this.
That might be a two-parter.
I got a lot to say. Like, listen,
water out my nose.
I'll do my bangs. We'll just interview Tony Bangs, and it'll be the Bangs God interview.
Oh my God, Tony Bangs, the illest producer. Yet, me and Shadow and Bangs go at it on social media. I am doing a comedy show, and after the comedy show, I will roast Shadow and Tony Baines at the same time. That's right.
Have you guys seen Tony Baines' Instagram show?
Which one? When he's House Music Burn?
He does one where they're just sitting out in the back porch.
Oh, that's Sunday service. Yeah. Okay, and that's how it started because he said my meat was purchased from a factory and he could cook better than me, and that's how it all started. But Bangs, he can make some kill ass wings, you know. But yeah, and Shadow, you know.
Hey, I'm gonna say this: you, Tony, fucking, and rest in peace, Mike One, were the prime reasons anybody would be on fucking social media anymore.
Hey, wait, and don't forget Vince Eccles. He'll throw it in.
Yeah,
Vince would throw in a jab. You're like, wait, what? You know,
Vince or like Doc Maninoff, Papa Doc, old school, like PSP, like Vince and Mike would fucking.
Nah, that's personal. That Mike. Let me tell you about Mike, man. You could have a dead night in the club. Mike will walk up to him, so you had a show here, huh? You just like, and then say, let me buy you a drink just to make you sulk anymore. And then he'll bring in like a model or, you know, whatever. And he'll be like, well, gotta go. You know, he bought you the drink, rubbed your head like, all right, bitch, you know, and just walk off. He's just like, but he always
came and supported.
He always came and supported, man. And we did the show with Pharoah Monch, sold out, and he was playing the drums, and that was you know, I think everyone from their city who lost a loved one would say, what was this, what was that, what was that? But I'm gonna tell you, Mike One was a killer. We play Welcome to the City every time on Red Cup Radio. And, you know, that dude will sorely be missed. He was a good friend. He'll crack on your ass hard as a motherfucker. Have a fine-ass woman with him like a motherfucker. And then hang with the Wahlbergs. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Talk about, wish you was here.
And then he'd be taking selfies with the Wahlburger.
Yeah, with the Wahlburger, you know what I'm saying? So,
and he'd make sure that he texted everyone and got social media, be like, yeah, you ain't here.
Yeah, right. Come on, I'm hanging with you know, this person, Kardashian, but he was the only guy. He was the only white guy that rocked George's Music Room. I
was there with him. I did
exactly. So 2 white guys did George's Music Room. Boom. Yeah. There you go.
We were there with
It was Crucial Conflict and Cameron.
Yeah.
Scarface.
It was for Scarface.
Right. Didn't he have a do-rag on or something?
Yeah.
Right. And I saw the footage. I said, wait, Mike One, because I know it was a black one too. I said, wait. Was that you at George's Music Room? Because the video footage on YouTube was like kind of blurry. But the way he was moving, he had a throwback jersey on. I was like, wait, that couldn't be Mike One. I said, Mike, was that you at George's Music? Yeah, that was me. I was like, yeah. And he killed that shit. You know what I'm saying? He killed that shit, you know.
That was a fun day. Here's a little funny story about, so we got invited to do the next party that night with Scarface. It was that night or the next day. It was at Chromium.
Yeah.
It was the release party for
the Fix, right?
Yeah, the Fix.
It was the release party for the Fix.
I remember that when the cocaine came in aluminum foil. If you got the promotional, it was powder and aluminum foil. Yeah.
And so we go to the performance, right? And I was upstairs in the DJ booth. Ryan, you were there that night, right? You were there with Mike.
Yeah.
You guys were downstairs. I was up in the crow's nest in the DJ booth. I actually was a DJ at Chromium for a while there. and someone, it was Psychodrama performing or Twister. I can't remember who it was.
I think it was Psychodrama, but I could be wrong.
And all of a sudden, the crowd starts screaming and running out, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And everybody's like barreling out like some E2 type shit, like pushing each other, getting the fuck out. And I assumed gun, right? Like, what the fuck else do you assume? Like, why the fuck would everybody start running and screaming? So I fucking locked the door to the DJ booth and was like, I'm just gonna lock this motherfucker because I'm not gonna run down the stairs and run. I don't know where to go. Like, there's nowhere to go.
Come on, Risky. It's a club.
I was legit like,
this is back before he got that gym membership, so he was running slow, breathing a little heavy. You know.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you. So, I'm sitting there talking about breathing heavy. I'm like, whoa, it's hard to breathe in here. What ended up happening is someone sprayed pepper spray in one of those big, massive fans and just unloaded the pepper spray in a giant fan that was going through the whole place. And like everybody started choking out. I'm upstairs fucking bleeding out my eyes. Yeah.
And he lives to tell the story.
Yep.
Dope. he said, bleeding out of my eyes. Yeah.
To this day, he has 20/20 vision.
To this day. To this day. To this day. But yeah, man. I tell you, hip hop. I mean, the club stories is one thing. Studio stories is one thing. And I know we can all sit back and say, damn, that was a classic situation where I got real fucked up and we're at Denny's or the Purple Steer to talk about it. But
the Purple Steer.
Remember the Purple Steer?
Yeah, or the Golden Nugget.
You know what? I had a bad moment. That 2 for 2 for 2 for 2. Shit. That was just a lot of twos. Bacon, sausage, eggs, grits.
Too many twos.
Toast, pancakes. I'm like, how the fuck?
There was too many twos, huh?
Yeah, dude. That car ride to the crib, I was like, dude, on Dumb and Dumber, dog. My stomach was, one bump, on a speed bump, that would have been it. They would have called me Brown Cloud. But,
oh my God.
But yeah, fuck Golden Nugget.
So what's next, guy? So what's next for you?
Man, I'm got a couple of beat projects and just released a couple of joints. What SoundCloud called King Shit, and then like I said, I threw a couple of beats out to people, and hopefully they record them before 2020, and then I presented to the people. But other than that, man, working on this comedy show. I'm looking at August 31st, and then I got my man Slim the Barber.
Yeah.
And I got my homeboy Mamet, and he just rapped. He did Hamilton.
Whoa. Okay.
Not Hamilton. He did what's the other motherfucking poet? Who's the other motherfucking poet? Hamlet. He did Hamlet.
Oh, okay.
And funny motherfucker on IG. So it's gonna be us three, and the name of it, the comedy show is Daddy, Are You Okay? And there's gonna be a lot of personal shit, but a lot of jokes that I think all y'all can relate to. But other than that, just working on comedy, pushing hydro water, alkaline water.
What's hydro water?
It's alkaline water, man. Here to keep you healthy, man. Kill all those demons. So hydro water, check it out on my page.
Where can you get it at?
Man, get it anywhere. Get it from me. It's gonna be at Underbar soon. So hydro water collection on IG, check it out. And boom, it's gonna be at Crazy Bird on 1138 North Ogden, West Ogden.
Gout fighting water.
Yeah,
that's what Jory says.
Oh, you know what, Jory? See, I would never name that. Hey man, I'm 40, man. Got gout. drink the water. But nah, man. But it's healthy water. Shouts out to Red Cup Radio.
Yeah, shout out to Jory and Red Cup. If you guys watch us,
Solo.
make sure you watch them.
This Wednesday we have motherfucking Dream Tech from 7 Odds and Sam I Am Freestyle Champion. Jesus. So it's gonna be a wonderful show, and we're gonna close out and then come back later in the year. Red Cup Radio. Pow! Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
What made you guys want to do that?
Do what?
Red Cup Radio, because I watched
Red Cup Radio was fun.
It's hilarious.
Red Cup, I know, but I was the last. I was like Marlon Jackson. I was added on later after like the classic album. They're like, Marlon can play tambourine, Adam. But yeah, it was Jory. It was Jory and Solo, and then I did an interview, and it was like, oh man, it's funny as fuck, man. And so Jory being funny or Solo, they had a vote. They said, if you want Awdazcate on Red Cup Radio, you have to vote between him and Kermit the Frog. And it was a tight race, you know? Like motherfuckers
was strong, huh?
Right. Motherfuckers really voted for Kermit and shit. Son of a bitch. Put me against a person or something. Shit. But yeah, so I won, and I've been on the show, and
take that, Kermit.
Yeah, take that, Kermit. But yeah, it was from there, man. We had classic guests, classic freestyles. Shouts out to Maintain from Rec Center. That dude got over 6,000 fucking hits. And matter of fact, I'm talking July 12th. I'm mixing these dates up. July 12th is the Red Cup Radio. No, is Sadat X and Elder Sensei. Sadat from Brand Nubian, Elder Sensei from the Artifacts. They're doing a show at Sub T with Aztec the Barfly, White Jesus, and number 2. And then the next day will be Red Cup Radio Show, Sarcastic, Theo, Miss Abyss. Man, I'm not looking at the information, but it's going down. It's up to 12th and 13th. It doesn't matter what day you show up. It's going to be a good night of music. And boom.
Dopeness.
And then we also have on Tuesdays, which you're often at, is 606.
606 from the front to the back, left, right, side to side. Nah. Boy, wonder. Yeah, shouts out to Shadow 606 every Tuesday.
That'll be tomorrow. Any special guests tomorrow?
I don't even know these dudes. Tone T, somebody. I don't even know the artist off name, but come 606. Catch some good artists.
What time does the open mic kick off?
Usually around 12:30.
Sure.
12:30, 12:45. But yeah, it's 3 artists on there. I really don't. I know somebody had a T in their name. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. Little this or that, fellas.
Yeah. Let's get into this.
Yeah, we'll be getting those sound effects here soon. Sorry.
Yeah, I was waiting on the crowd noises this whole time.
I had to.
Well, I asked Carlos about that, and I said, "Well, what the fuck's up with the sound noises?" And he said, "Well, it's just Awdazcate." I was like, "Oh, that ain't fair." He's like, "Fuck him."
Oh wow.
Terrible.
Hey, long as Carlos, I said, Carlos, you do the artwork, right? He said, yeah. I said, man, listen, that Shadow character.
That thing's gonna live on right in infamy forever because he made fucking pants out of it.
No, Shadow is black as hell and he had liver spots. You know what I'm saying? And then he had a pillowcase made out of that face. And I'm
wait, what? A pillowcase?
Yeah, he had a cell phone cover. What else, Carlos? What else he had? Did he have
first he started off slow. He made a t-shirt.
A t-shirt, right. That's how it started.
With a hoodie.
Headband. Right.
Headband.
A water bottle.
stretchy pants.
It's stretchy pants. Yeah. Nacho. You know, so
my stretchy pants.
The stretchy pants. Chachon, give me some sweatpants.
Man's gotta wear stretchy pants.
Turn out of my face.
Sometimes you have to do stuff.
That is one of the funniest fucking movies ever made.
Hands up, go away.
You just got to go in like no expectations.
Oh yeah,
maybe a little bit tired.
Right.
Put that movie on, and you'll enjoy it for what it's supposed to.
Turn out of my face.
Hey, did you tell them those were the Lord's chips? The Lord's chips. But yeah, man, I said, man, Shadow made a
like Al Tamper says, Shadow Master made sundresses and bike covers.
Hell yeah! And you know what?
He's got like Weber grill covers.
Hell yeah! Yeah, he did make Weber grill covers. Yeah, he did make grill covers. But I'm gonna tell you this about Al Tamper. This dude thumbs will beat anybody in thumb wrestling. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Strong ass thumbs,
dude. His thumbs would just make your hands shake, just look weak. You know what I'm saying? Just how you do it. You know what I'm saying? I said his thumbs is like Sylvester Stallone and over the top. When I turn my hat this way, this dude. I mean, Al Tamper is the gooch of Chicago, man. He got bars, the gooch, and he drops dope music. Shouts out, Fight Back. And all that.
If you're out there and you need to ride, hang out with Al Tamper. He's gonna just stick that magic thumb out, and people
listen. If you ever went to Jerry's and went in that men's bathroom, you seen some of his handiwork. You know what I'm saying? That is I don't know. The classic story is interview Al Tamper. And you know not to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you with that fucking 4-finger fucking ring.
Yeah, I mean, then he'll then he'll talk to you about it. You know, the reason why I fucked you up. This is why.
Here, sit down. Let me talk.
Right. Why your eyes just
just so you know,
while your eyes are bleeding.
Al Tamper has hands. Like he's like a dude that knows how to fucking fight.
Oh, dude. When he told me, you never fight a dude that can dance. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown might be the corniest motherfucker, but that dude know how to do that calabrera, whatever the Brazil shit, flip up. That's all you need to do. Somebody catch you on tape and get kicked in the nose. Calabrera. Brazil. But yeah, man, you never fight a break dancer or any dancer because they can just break down and just... But yeah, but shouts out 7 Odds, Hobbs, you know, Posler's Dream Check.
7 Odds, making everybody nervous since 1998.
Alpha blood, man, straight up.
Making your crew nervous since fucking 1998.
Hey man, shit, 7 Odds is the only people I sent an email to. Talking, is it me? You know, so
when 3 seconds trying to shit talking.
Hey, Nick, I wouldn't fuck, man. Listen, 7 Odds is too deep. You know.
Shout out to Pod's lyrics and the crew.
Clever One, Save One, shit, everyone.
Doomsday joined them.
Doomsday, right? It's goddamn.
I saw a photo that Paz is at the Rolling Stone show tonight.
Yeah,
Paz. Cool guy.
God's one of my favorite human beings. That dude is fucking so ill on the mic.
Cool guy, man. They rock out, man. They fucking rock out.
We used to have 7 Odds do shows. Mike would always get 7 Odds. Mike loved them, and I mean, we did. They were really cool. They were all they were all like, and those guys are very professional. As fucking crazy and insane as you might think they are, they're all very professional. And Dream Tech's got beats for fucking days. I mean, literally,
man.
700 beats to you.
Listen, he played so many beats, I fell asleep. He was still playing beats. I was like, shit. And that's off the 5th album. Like,
We got 32 more CDs to go. Then we get into hard drives.
Right. But yeah, man, I was over there. Man, shouts out to Rusty Chains. I heard some stuff. I'm telling you, they have a gang of shit. A gang of dope artists that can stand on their own. That's a crew. That's a brand. And
that's like the last like crew that really that's really like together that I know of that's really crewed up in Chicago that really takes it seriously.
Hands down.
I mean, Waffle Gang, too, you guys really.
No. You can't even put us. We were more like a parliament. Then you came in, you left. You know what I'm saying? I would. Sure. If you leave, you leave. I mean, I ain't saying nothing negative. You leave, you leave. You know what I'm saying? But we're like Purple Ribbon. You know, I looked at it like there's no de facto leader. It's just I was the first one that said Waffle Gang, but the point
but you got 7 odds, Dream Tech and Paz murder you. So,
oh yeah, you know, nobody want no murder charges. But look, the point is, we all want to live in this, right? But it was just a different mentality going in than theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a difference, and it's
a difference.
It's respected on both sides, you know. But you know, them dudes are lyrical killers, killers, and they got a studio, they got a stage. Now they're self-sufficient. They got albums on the wall, merch. You know, everything I've been trying to do that would take 6 years to just get one fucking shirt. These guys, every crew member has a shirt, so. That's not even a competition, and they believe in what they do, and that's why they're 7 odds and you know whatever. But
but do they have what it is. And grill covers?
That's Shadow, man. The only black guy with liver spots. But yeah, man, yeah. I mean that's real shit. Until you get a grill cover, you can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Your grill, they're just chili.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Your meat ain't shit without a grill cover, you know. But yeah, man, it's I tell you, this whole Chicago ride, man, from meeting some of the greatest dudes that started quick to have families and stuff, to meet other people and all this. I mean, dude, we can all write a book and say who we met on our travels and whatever, and we're getting old together and stuff like that. And I tell you, it's a gang of memories, good or bad, and whatever. And I'll do it fucking again if it came down to it. But all this, what we said tonight, man, are memories. And that's just a portion of what I fucking told you. Because I told Sean Doe I wanted to talk about production tonight, but I waited for him to bring those questions up. But yeah, on that note, yeah.
Well, good sir.
Yes, we are.
Let's do a this or that, and we'll just jump into it because we'll have all the stuff later. I'm going to ask you this or that, since your waffle game, waffle or chicken?
Ooh,
chicken.
All right.
Yeah. Did you see my ads for Popeye's chicken sandwich? Shit, there's memes for that.
Way to line it up. How about this? How about Popeyes or Browns?
Oh, you got personal. You know what? I would have said Browns before they switched up the recipe because I used to get that mushrooms. Popeyes. I thought you was gonna ask me like Uncle Remus or Harold's. But yeah, I'll go Popeyes all day.
That's not even a competition. Like when you go viral and like the mainstream shit, like you can get Popeyes from everywhere. I will say, my man or my lady, what's her name, Aunt what's her face, that brags about her Cajun rice and all that stuff on all those commercials. I see her in heaven.
Oh my God, that Cajun rice is next level.
The
biscuits, right? See, you already knew the biscuits, right? And the biscuits, that was in unison. We didn't even practice that. And the biscuits.
All right. This or that, skinny jeans or the old school leather vest with like an Indian headdress that you see like Bambaataa wear?
Nah, fuck all that. Give me a Champion sweatshirt that everybody's buying now. Y'all acting like that's fashion. That shit costs $10 at Marshall's. Get the fuck out of here. But I would do a headpiece without the allegations. Yeah, I'll do that.
Without the other. There you go.
This or that. Risky business with a Johnny Mnemonic haircut, or the current haircut he has right now. Go. Look at it. Why are you teasing your hair right now?
I like this new shit. I like this new shit.
Like, he's over there teasing his hair, man.
Look at it. He's so goddamn pretty.
Man, if I didn't have a receding hairline, this would be a competition. Ooh. Oh my God, man. But yeah, man, I love it all, man. Thank you guys for reaching out, man. Shout out to Sean.
Anyway, thank you for coming out. Shout out to Sean Doe. Sean Doe had a family emergency tonight, so
yeah, man. Prayers up,
prayers up for Sean for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
sir.
Awdazcate, if people want to follow you, where can they find you at? Where can they keep up with you?
Popeyes, Harold's, Export, Guitar Center.
In that order.
Center.
Popeyes, Harold.
No, go to the Waffle King 75 on IG, or Awdazcate, AWDAZCATE, and yeah.
Oh, look at him talking about how old he is. Awdazcate 75. Boy, you just a kid, son.
Boom.
I'm 75 too, punk.
I'm 72, son.
Wait, well, you the one. You know what? See, this interview should have been positioned more your way. We would have been talking about Shadow looking like Yafat Kodo. But look, live and let live, whatever. Live and let die, whatever. But yeah. Risky. You was born in 75?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know I just look like I'm 22.
Right,
Shit.
Only guy with the jumper and shit, talking shit at the same time. Who
punching 22-year-olds in the face at the gym.
Right, exactly. Talking about that's what you get, punk. I'm like, dude, why are you so serious? But and then what the fuck? So then we gotta ask Los this or that. BGs or ABBA.
Or who?
BGs or ABBA. Go ahead.
BGs.
Okay.
Oh,
not even close.
I know.
Not even close.
I don't even 72. Where do you go with that?
ABBA. If you said ABBA or Captain and Tennille.
Ooh. Okay. Let me register. Let me register back. Cause see, hey Risky, when you went back in the day, whoever had the coolest afro, that's when you knew who had the dopest shit. So offhand, who's this or that for Los?
What's the this or that for Los? Oh,
yeah. Come on, I can't. I'm thinking like John Denver and Conway Twitty.
Or no, what was his name? Because you remember, I don't know if you guys remember this, but like back when we were kids, they used to have like these album commercials for like Engelbert
Time Life.
Humperdinck.
Yeah. I've been waiting for a love.
Is that Freedom Rock? Turn it up.
No, that was Journey. Like Time Life presents.
That's Foreigner.
No, but I'm just saying, like you just hit like get away and Phil Collins. You like
oh yeah, the soft rock Time Life collection.
Rio Speedwagon.
You just said Rio Speedwagon.
Come on.
Hey man, like play some things like white people like some Mario Speedwagon or some shit like that.
Oh no, because after that, Rio? No, because after that is Greg Rabbit. I've been watching you. It'd be some James Ingram. Like, no, was that Michael McDonald or James? They're like, fuck it, we'll just buy the CD. But yeah, like Gregory Abbott.
How many times a night did you fucking when you come home and it's late as fuck and you leave those infomercials on that are Time Life selling the fucking love CDs?
Oh yeah, come on.
And then you just let it play for an hour and a half, and they're trying to sell you on fucking peaches and herbs.
Because you know they always, right when you turn the TV on, that was your jam that was playing.
Hell
You're
yeah.
Like, oh, shit. And then for a hot second, you're like,
beat it.
Working the budget.
Right. It'd be like
and then Audacity would call up the number. He'd call up the number and go, hey, I get one of my songs on this Time Life bullshit.
Don't start, because then that would lead
and then they'd say, Audacity, is that you again? Get off my goddamn phone.
Hey, you got to get your own. But no, back then, that leads into the conversation about the box.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Wait 1 second. Y'all can talk about the box.
Yeah. The box, the ghetto MTV. Our guest left again. Good. Perfect. Hey, Audacity.
He went to go order it. Order the fucking.
He's on Time Live right now. Hey, that's the other this or that we can ask him. Be like, hey, this or that, BMG Music or Columbia House?
Therapy says he's got bladder issues.
12
yeah, that's true.
Did you
we found that out.
What happened?
You got pee-pee problems.
Oh, no, I got Hennessy problems.
You finished? Hey, did you finish? Did you do Carlos? Are you pretty close?
No. Nope. But I got enough to make it happen though.
What happened?
Nothing.
No.
You can't see yet.
I just don't want liver spots. What happened?
Carlos, where can I don't want liver spots. Carlos, where can they find you at?
Well, hold up. You can't just you can't just change up the flow, because usually you go first, then I go.
I go.
Because then, like, as you're going, I set things up. And then Ryan says, hey, Carlos, you see how it works? Hey, DJ Risky Business, if people are looking for you online or on Time Life, music hits of the 70s, where can they find you?
You can find me on the internet at DJ Risky Biz 1975 at Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, son.
Coconut Justice.
Bearing the lead. Yeah. You can find me at coconutjustice.com, Coconut Justice everywhere else. You're going to see a finished version of this, and I'm going to see.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to see how much of this
what's that around my neck? A waffle?
That's a big ass. I could change it into.
That would be dope.
Change it to a waffle.
That's right.
Hold up.
Wait, because I don't know, like, who found the picture, the first flyer that caught me from 2006? I was
whatever you did to your microphone, undo it, because it's like hella low right now.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Hello?
There you are.
All right. But yeah, who found a picture of me drinking Four Loko? That shit was amazing. I was in San Diego. I was like, when I saw that picture, I was like, shit. Y'all called me right on my diabetes tour, right?
Yeah.
My diabetes tour.
You guys better be careful with that Four Loko shit.
Dude,
boy.
That drink puts you where you need to be. I'm telling you, if you want to hear some fucking Doobie Brothers, give me 3 of them things. I'll do nothing but yacht rock. Nothing but yacht rock.
Yo, you need to do a yacht rock cover CD. Seriously, at least
listen,
like an EP.
Yacht rock. I'll do all Kenny Loggins for real. I had that shit shaking.
Indeed.
Dangerous.
hey, what is that around his neck, Carlos? Just for right now, what do you have?
It was a chain in the original picture. It's a chain, but we're gonna turn that into like a waffle ring or chicken
Right.
ring.
You know what? I thought I was making donuts right there. That's why I was just like, oh.
Shit, you about to be.
I got a donut story that's amazing that happened yesterday, but that's for next time. But true shit. I went to a Dunkin' Donuts. The dude had crust on his mouth like he just finished eating the whole inventory. And my wife's friend said, "Hey, do you have blueberry holes?" He said, "Say what? Come to the window." We asked the same question. He looked at us like we was just saying the illest shit on earth. And I was like, God, dog, he just don't want to get no money today. But it's just odd. Like, dude, if you hate your job, just quit. But yeah, have y'all ever got the munchkins that was blueberries?
Oh my God, no.
I've never seen blueberry munchkins. So yeah, our friend threw us off, but I was like, if they have blueberry munchkins, I mean, diabetes is returning. But until then.
And these folks keep going after it too, because like you can't even go to Taco Bell without being like, "Hey, here's some sprinkly this or that's with some frosting on it and blah blah blah."
Oh yeah, I mean, shit. KFC got Center biscuits. You know what I'm saying?
How do you say no to that?
But Center biscuits. I mean, dude, whoever's in these rooms, come on, taco Dorito, like taco burritos, all this shit. It's a high-mouth college kid in there saying, "You know what?
Right?
We put Doritos
at two different fucking junk foods, and then like they put them together."
Hell yeah, like the nacho fries. Really? Like, what's next? Pizza sticks? I mean, it's just you like pepperoni? Well, it's a stick, you know.
Well, now it's a stick.
Oh my God.
We got nice.
You like rice pudding? Well,
right.
Now it's a stick.
Right. Yeah. You like pancake? Well, they already did pancake sticks and French sticks and
French toast sticks.
French toast sticks, yeah. So I mean, that's
and then you go to any like fair or like carnival, and everything's on a stick. You like steak sandwiches?
Except the one that God made perfectly.
Corn dogs,
turkey legs on a stick.
Turkey legs at the taste, dipped in some barbecue sauce. I have fucked up plenty of shorts.
Listen, I will wade through a bunch of hot sticky motherfuckers for some turkey leg.
Yeah, I agree.
And a corn on the cob covered in butter.
No. See, you got to say
it has to be that Mexican street corn, though.
Right, elotes.
You have,
I love elotes, but I like the butter corn too. They got there,
dude. Butter popcorn. But dude, elotes and a turkey leg right now. Now I'm hungry as fuck. I'm about to go to Wingstop. Shit.
Look at
they got a new garlic parmesan up there too.
He was not kidding when he said you can find him at the local Popeyes.
Hell yeah. Real shit. All right. Hey, Sean, how you doing, man? Let me finish my order. But yeah, man.
I want to send a few shout outs to everybody that's been watching the show, which has been Therapy, J Norm, Billy Tuggle, Steve Bravo. What up? Who else we got here?
Oh, Steve. Hey, shout out to Steve Bravo. Yeah. Steve Bravo got
Ski one.
Ski, what's up? Blase blah.
Yes, he does. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Steve Bravo is an ill dude.
Yeah, he is. Amazing artist. Yeah, shout out to Billy Tuggles too. Hope Billy Tuggles good. I haven't seen him in a while. He's always that dude.
Billy,
we got to get Billy on the show.
Yeah, Billy. Billy, you gonna be on the show?
And since this is a Midway podcast, go to Midway Doc across the board. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
For that matter, we need to get Ski on the fucking show. We need Ski on the show. We need fucking.
He was one of my mentors in this hip hop shit. Ski.
We need fucking Therapy should be on the show.
Dero, you got to get Dero.
Dero's not.
Dero is the dude.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker. That guy.
That's a bad motherfucker. And you got to interview Al Tampa so y'all can see his thumbs
on
air.
His big ass thumbs have an ass too.
Hell yeah.
He didn't like his drawing because he said it looked like his uncle, and I was like, "Well,
He said that. I met his uncle.
Well, you put like a sword behind him, which was great.
Oh, I met Al Tampa's uncle. He a gangster. He will handle that business. We're all from Inglewood, so it can only go one way. Shit. Why did you do it? It was hot. Chicago is the only motherfuckers that you just kill off weather. You know what I'm saying? It's 85.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
That's literally the excuse.
Yeah, it's heat.
When I tell people I'm from Chicago, they say, "Isn't it cold? It's always cold there." I was like, "Oh, you haven't been there in the summertime, then."
Right. Yeah.
Because everything coming from Chicago is bipolar. Everything, the people, the weather,
everything. You when you go to an airport, right, and you know who's from women, who's from Florida, and who's from Chicago. Chicago women, you can pick out a mile away. You know what I'm saying? They're always aggressive, passive, and got an attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like when motherfuckers see you in the Southwest line and ask you what number ticket you got. It don't matter. Stick getting group 15 and 20. Excuse me, sir. What number do you? I ain't telling you. Shit. It's like the lottery. Just figure it out when I walk past your ass.
Oh no, they always have like those little the little tops with some like shorts and flip flops walking through the airport. It's like 42 degrees outside. They're ready for vacation.
Right. Why are you looking at me? Why are you? And I'm telling you,
I can see my breath, and you're half naked.
Right. That's Chicago, man. Like for real. I saw one girl today walking the street, and I'm telling you, a motherfucker will call with your goofy ass. You can hear that all times a day. Woman, she was crossing the street. The woman almost nicked her. She's like, "What's up with your goofy ass?" Like, it don't matter what time it is. You're going to get a goof ass. Kids eating flaming hots at 7 in the morning. I'm like, God, somebody eat a breakfast program. How do you eat flaming hots? And who is open to sell these motherfuckers flaming hots? That's why all our kids are like 2 pounds. If you drive past the park, you don't see nobody playing basketball, softball, piggy, like nothing, because everybody is malnourished. Shit. Get that nigga a sandwich. But yeah, anyway. Chips and quarter waters. But yeah, that's it.
Hey Ryan, if people are looking for you online, where can they find you?
Ryan, like I got so much material. But go ahead.
278 Media, the numbers. 278 Media, Instagram, Twitter. Next week we're going back to graffiti. We've got Source from the X-Men. I almost wanted to say Scope. We got Source from the X-Men next week, and yeah, that's what we got. Awdazcate, man. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Pleasure, sir.
Yes. All right, folks. Till next week. Peace.
Peace.